Early humans inhabited forests and grasslands, depending on wild plants and hunting for survival. Their diet consisted of wild fruits, roots, and hunted animals, providing essential nutrients. Early humans frequently migrated to follow animal herds and the seasonal availability of plants. Mobility was essential for early human survival, enabling them to adapt to changing environmental conditions. Hunter-gatherers lived a nomadic lifestyle, moving frequently in search of food and resources. Their movements were determined by the seasonal availability of plants and animals. Nomadic life required constant adaptation to changing environments and resource locations. The availability of food and water directly dictated the hunter-gatherers' settlement patterns. Archaeological evidence indicates that early humans discovered the principle of seed germination. Early humans gradually learned that seeds could be cultivated to grow into plants. This understanding of plant growth led to the development of agriculture. Agriculture transformed human societies by providing a stable food source. Around 7000 BCE, the inhabitants of Mehrgarh, modern Pakistan, began cultivating wheat and barley. The cultivation of wheat and barley represents a significant step towards settled agriculture. Settled agriculture allowed for the development of more complex societies and economies. The transition to agriculture in Mehrgarh facilitated advancements in technology and social organization. Early farmers in Mehrgarh constructed mud brick houses. Mud brick houses represent a shift towards permanent settlements. Permanent structures indicate a transition from nomadic lifestyles to settled agriculture. The use of mud bricks provided better protection and stability compared to temporary shelters. Mud brick construction facilitated the storage of agricultural products and resources. The development of mud brick houses reflects advancements in early agricultural societies. Animal domestication, alongside farming, provided early humans with a stable food supply. Cattle, sheep, and goats were among the first animals to be domesticated for food and other resources. Domestication offered a reliable source of food, reducing the uncertainty of hunting and gathering. Beyond food, domesticated animals provided materials like wool and hides and assistance with labor. Farming necessitated a sedentary lifestyle to manage crop cultivation. Consistent watering, weeding, and protection were essential for successful crop yields. This contrasts with the nomadic lifestyle of hunter-gatherers who moved in search of resources. Farming provided a stable food source, allowing for the development of permanent settlements. The shift from nomadic hunting to settled agriculture marked a significant change in human societal structure. The time required for crops to ripen necessitated the development of storage techniques. Effective crop storage further reinforced the need for settled communities. Storage techniques ensured a stable food supply throughout the year. Settled communities could support larger populations due to reliable food reserves. Advanced storage methods reduced food spoilage and waste. Archaeological findings from Mehrgarh reveal an initial reliance on deer hunting for sustenance. Over time, the inhabitants of Mehrgarh transitioned to herding sheep and goats. This shift indicates a significant change in subsistence strategies within the Mehrgarh community. The transition from hunting to herding reflects an adaptation to changing environmental or social conditions. The introduction of iron tools around 1000 BCE significantly improved agricultural efficiency. Iron tools facilitated easier forest clearing, enabling the expansion of arable land. Iron plows enhanced field plowing, leading to increased agricultural productivity. Increased agricultural productivity supported population growth and societal development. Early humans employed fire as a tool to modify their surroundings. Fire was used to clear land for agricultural purposes. Fire served as a means to deter predators and ensure safety. The use of fire demonstrates early humans' capacity to alter ecosystems. Farming practices led to surplus food production. Food surpluses enabled the support of larger populations and the formation of villages. Villages further developed into cities, marking a significant transformation in human social organization. The shift from sustenance farming to surplus production fundamentally altered societal structures. Farming communities relied on water management systems to secure a consistent water supply for crop irrigation. Irrigation systems were essential for ensuring reliable crop yields in farming communities. Effective water management directly supported agricultural productivity and community sustainability. Water management systems provided a stable foundation for farming economies. Ancient human migration was driven by the need for essential resources such as water, wild plants, and game. Seasonal availability of resources influenced the nomadic lifestyle of hunter-gatherer societies. Depletion of resources in one area acted as a push factor, compelling movement to new locations. Nomadism was a direct consequence of the limited and exhaustible nature of essential resources in specific locations. The search for sustenance was the primary motivation behind the migratory patterns of early human populations. Modern travel encompasses education, trade, and leisure. Education-related travel involves international students and academic exchanges. Trade-related travel facilitates global commerce and business partnerships. Leisure travel promotes cultural exchange and personal enrichment. Hunter-gatherer societies depended on the availability of local resources for survival. Depletion of plants and game in a specific area forced hunter-gatherers to relocate. Resource depletion led to migration, impacting settlement patterns and social structures. The availability and sustainability of local resources directly influenced the survival and movement of hunter-gatherer communities. Understanding resource depletion is crucial for comprehending the nomadic lifestyle of hunter-gatherer societies. Understanding plant growth cycles was crucial for the development of agriculture. Agriculture relies on knowledge of plant life cycles to optimize planting and harvesting. Plant growth cycles involve distinct phases, each requiring specific environmental conditions. Optimizing plant growth cycles enhances crop yields and ensures food security. Planting seeds and nurturing them to maturity marked a significant innovation in the transition to farming. This agricultural advancement facilitated a shift from nomadic lifestyles to settled agricultural communities. The ability to cultivate crops enabled a more reliable and sustainable food supply. This transition led to population growth and the development of complex societies. Animal taming involves gradually acclimating wild animals to human presence and control. Domestication is the long-term, multi-generational process of genetically adapting animals for human use. Taming focuses on individual behavior modification, while domestication involves genetic and behavioral changes across generations. Domestication provides humans with resources such as food, labor, and companionship. Early irrigation systems involve diverting water from natural sources to cultivate crops. Simple tools like shadoofs were used to lift water from rivers or wells to higher ground. Terrace farming was developed to maximize arable land on sloped terrain and conserve water. Ancient civilizations built dams and reservoirs to store water for use during dry seasons. The Connaught system used underground tunnels to transport water over long distances with minimal evaporation. Effective water management was crucial for the development and sustainability of early agricultural societies. The development of tools significantly aided advancements in farming practices. Early farming tools improved efficiency and productivity in agriculture. Technological advancements in farming led to increased food production and population growth. The evolution of farming tools includes innovations in irrigation, plowing, and harvesting techniques. Modern farming tools leverage precision technology for optimized resource management and crop yields. Food surplus refers to the condition where the amount of food available exceeds the needs of the population. A food surplus can lead to improved nutrition and overall health within a population. Increased food availability supports larger and denser populations. Reliable food supplies allow for specialization of labor and the development of complex societies. Food surplus can stimulate economic growth through trade and market activities. However, managing food surplus requires efficient storage, distribution, and waste reduction strategies. The advent of farming enabled humans to establish permanent settlements. Reliable food sources from agriculture supported larger, more densely populated communities. Surplus food production allowed for specialization of labor and the development of diverse skills. Permanent settlements fostered social structures and governance systems to manage resources and resolve conflict. Early agriculture significantly altered natural landscapes through deforestation and land clearing. Soil erosion became a prominent issue as vegetation cover was removed for crop cultivation. Water resources were impacted by irrigation practices and altered drainage patterns. The introduction of monoculture farming reduced biodiversity and disrupted natural ecosystems. Early agricultural practices contributed to habitat loss and fragmentation, affecting wildlife populations. Nomadic and agrarian lifestyles represent distinct approaches to resource acquisition and settlement. Nomadic societies are characterized by mobility, following seasonal resources and animal migration patterns. Agrarian societies are defined by settled agriculture, cultivating crops and establishing permanent settlements. Resource availability and environmental conditions significantly influence the viability of each lifestyle. Both nomadic and agrarian lifestyles involve complex social structures and adaptive strategies for survival.